do. Privyet. We are back, hopefully. Hopefully. It says it's green. That's a good start. If you're wondering why this map is called King Crimson, I've no idea. I actually don't remember. I made it very early in the hours of the morning at one point. I think it's a very obscure reference, maybe, to the Dr. Anna McCammon Tailed Feature collaboration of the Court of the NPCs, which is based on the King Crimson song The Court of the Crimson King, which would make it, rendering. Hello, Steve. As the objective is to build a village, and the villagers are NPCs. Huh. Hi, Golem. So last week, we got this, last few days ago, we got this fence built, which so far, I've not seen any bad things in the village. And I bought this rather lovely axe from one of the fellas down there. So today's job, I'm going to try and get some more houses work done, and possibly try and do some of these sheeps. But gonna need some more equipment for that. So I need oak wood. Oh, there's a cat. Gonna leave that field a little bit longer to have stuff grow. Now I've got this really boring trees farm style, but it works. So three apart, torch the middle, which means you never get those awkward shadows under the trees which spawn skeletons. If any of my sound is not particularly up to scratch, please do let me know. I normally have someone in the call to harass me on this. You'll have to harass me on the chat. It may be that the game volume is very quiet. It is, at least for me. I will try and turn it up. At least on my end. So, what's stuck? Nothing is stuck. Okay, just gotta wait for these two trees to fall down. Now we've got this nice lake here. And we've got the farm over here. So if I want to have potatoes, I'm going to need another farming patch soon. Do I have a shovel? I do not have a shovel. I've been putting that off intentionally, if I recall. So I'm going to try and wait till these fields are fully ready to harvest. Just looks a bit better to my mind. Get a more consistent yield rather than just sort of hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? There. Let's put a torch on the outside. Got a good supply of torches already. That's a good start. Say if I've got a guy who I can buy axes off regularly, that makes things a lot less questionable. Yeah, questionable. That's totally the words I meant to say. I was looking at streaming yesterday, but by the time I'd gotten around to it, there was someone else I wanted to watch streaming, so yeah, that'll happen. Right. Now, there's a thing you can do, which I might try at some point, on the grounds of it's a single-player world. And that'll be just some of the more elaborate miniature redstone machines. So I've gotten 16 oak logs. That's enough for a stack of planks. I don't want the planks, I just want the logs for the aesthetics. While I'm waiting for those trees to fall down, I'm going to trundle over here. What's this? It is a cave. Very nice. Okay. I do have an iron pickaxe, so I could use that for things. But I'm trying to not do mining where I can avoid it. No, I'm having an excess now of saplings. So what I might start doing is doubling up the saplings and plant them in thicker and thicker patches. So, those trees don't give me very much wood. It's just unavoidable. It's how it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame out this new house with these only 16 logs I managed to get. That's not very many. Put a torch on the roof. Don't want anything spawning up there. So I actually finished rebuilding the well, if you missed that last time. We've got a wool merchant. I will need more wool. A beetroot and potato merchant. Our wheat's nearly ready. I've got a bed in my inventory because I'm wise to their trickery. Now I have 3 different sheep in here. Go. All these little carpet tiles, by the way, the sheep can't get over them, but you can, because you can jump just a bit higher than 1 block. Is that the sun setting? That looks like the sun setting already. At some point I'm going to need to try and get enough iron together to make a door. Might as well harvest these beetroots quickly before the sun goes down and the gribbly things come out to get me. And to be fair, a few of the gribbly things wouldn't be, you know, amiss. Gives me a bit of loot, but not too much. Watch there be a creeper right behind me right now. So, let's planted all the crops. I've gotten 36 beetroots from now, and it's very dark now. So I need to get these dunes lit up at some point. But I might cut them down to make glass and expand my housing a little bit. At the moment, I can only really build in wood until I can get a masonry table. When I can get a masonry table, I can start to buy bricks and blocks. And I'm hoping that message doesn't work. Monsters are nearby. What? How are there monsters nearby? Okay, let's go very centre of the village by the well. There we go. So, again, I will put the call to the chat if you want to, well, if you're in the Discord, feel free to jump in and harass me. Just try and keep it PG this time. If you are in the chat and you want to know why I'm doing things, or reasoning I'm doing things, then I can try and help you out with that. I have sufficient time to do like mini tutorials and things. That golem is stuck there. Okay. Hello, Joe. Hello, Ash. Also, hello, Socky and Stephen, if I hadn't already said so earlier. Alright, this man. Buy beetroots in exchange for currency. Whoops, I did not mean to throw the remaining beetroots at you. Well, they didn't need motivation, and they already have baby villagers around, so I'm definitely going to need new houses. Or was that... Oh, yep, let me go. So I can buy pumpkin pie off that lad, and I can sell him pumpkins. So if I can find pumpkins, I'm going to be having a nice time. This fella, I could buy a map, or I could sell him paper. I need to make myself a house. That's probably a priority right now. Now, I don't think, I'll test it, that villagers can climb ladders. I'm not sure. So that's 8. I'm going to need more sticks, but I'm going to put a ladder at the back of this house with a sand block. If anyone in the chat notices that there's villagers who climbed up on the roof, tell me. If the villagers have not got up on the roof, good. That means I can just put my ladder up to my bedroom and sleep on the second floor. In Minecraft today, Ash, I am working on... what am I working on? I just said what I was doing. I am working on developing more houses for my villagers to live in, now that I've got a safe enough perimeter fence for them. There we go. So now you see there's loads of little villagers running around now. So I'm going to start, instead of using my crops to motivate them, I'm going to use my crops to trade with them, as they seem to have their own motivation down. What are you selling, fella? You're buying carrots. You can buy that many of my carrots. Oh well. So, I kind of want to get a sugarcane farm done as well, but I've not seen Pinky and the Brain for a very long time, Socky. I feel most old. Right. There we go. Right, I'm going to go and sell these carrots. Yeah. So we've got the village is all lit up. I need to make more houses though, and I have the choice of 2 different woods. Or if I have reasonable access to it. Did he just fall off the roof? I think he just fell off the roof. I think I'm going to have to put up some safety fences for these clowns. There we go. So we've got houses with no functionality. That's completely what I meant to say. Now I've got a bed. Put in there. That'll work for that blacksmith. I've got beds with no workstations, which is a problem. But there are farmers, so I'm going to hope that the farmers can balance that out a bit. Because this fella is selling arrows. That's a different fella. Because see, I bought all his arrows last time and I had a bow. And now... Right, I guess I need to wait for the trees to regrow, and while I'm doing that, I might try and work on a melon patch. And by a melon patch, I'm going to go down to the lake and plant some melons along it. The wooden hoe of woodenness. Look, okay, being old is not a competition, guys. You can calm down. It's just been a long time since I've watched Pinky and the Brain. That was all I was getting at. So I need to plant these, hopefully, so they grow that way. Or they grow that way, and then one of them will end up not being able to grow at all. Now, a quick look around. I'm in Savannah, though. Savannah's not going to yield me many of the crops I want. So, chat, I'll get you an opinion. Do I... Ooh, big tree. Do I want to try and just work on the houses first, or do I want to do some other exploration first? Because exploration is going to get me, hopefully, some pumpkins. Or will you go, Skog, that's stupid. You said you were going to just trade with the villagers, and there's travelling merchants that will sell you seeds. I'm probably going to go with the latter, because You know, I only went exploring for, you know, animals, because, you know, I've yet to find, like, you know, seed-grown chickens. I was meant to check my phone. There was 2 of these big trees. That's convenient. See these big trees? They're more rare, but like I've already gotten twice as much wood from harvesting all of the other trees combined. I think that's got it. House building, then adventure. Okay. How many houses? Because I've already gotten multiple new villages today. Which, don't get me wrong, is not a problem, but it's, Oh, why am I chugging? Why am I chugging? I've got 2 apps open. Alright, now in theory I have access to buckets. But at the moment, I have no need to go to the Nether, because I'm pretty sure at least most of the useful bits are sold by merchants. The problem is getting a brewing stand. I will need blaze rods. Now, I suppose another question I can ask is, would it be useful, do you reckon, to build a moat around the village once I've got a proper wall? That might be fun. Because if any zombies try and wander in, they fall into the moat, and I can then dispose of them at my leisure. Now, this is a lot of saplings, and I hope not all these saplings grow at once, because that would be very inconvenient. Oh, it's nearly dark already. Wow. Gib. Okay. Get back to the village before it gets too much darker. Eating all my bread. The intention will now be to continue eating pumpkin pies and things. Yeah, the sun is not set enough yet. It needs to, I believe, hit the horizon before I can use a bed. Right. There we go. Now I've got quite a lot more wood. I can try and finish some of these houses. Now I'm aware these houses are aggressively boring. They are just little wooden boxes with very little personality. And I'm going to try and do something about that, but it's going to take a little while, because I'm going to have to go exploring. Actually, no, I have to wait for a travelling merchant to come to sell me the different saplings. The only one's going to be really awkward is dark oak, because I will need 4 saplings for that, which I believe is going to run me to 28 emeralds, and I have got to be very, very hopeful that all of the tree replaces itself, because sometimes dark oak trees drop 3 saplings. So far, I've not noticed any villagers climbing up on there. So I could put my house up there. So we've got a road of sorts between the houses. Profession tables. Got this farm over here. At some point I'm going to need to move this road so it's aligned properly. At the moment I have 2 of the smooth sandstone that I can use for making a little wider. Sound like a very quiet train though. Hello, Talon. Good morning. I'm wondering where to build the next house, because I want to try and keep the area around the square fairly tidy. And that path goes there, and the tower is not actually aligned, and I'm kind of tempted to move the fountain across so it is aligned. But that seems a bit much. So at the moment, let's set it on those 2 lines. I could move the fountain. And you build log cabins in the desert when you don't have any, like, blocks. Because I could build the houses out of sand, but I don't think that would, work very nicely for that long. Yeah, I might move the fountain tonight, just as a thing to do. Which means I could then build a house, if I built it in the same street line here. Now, I'm going to be open to suggestions from the chat, if you've got to watch me do this. I'm going to try and build some different styles of houses, and eventually I'm going to try and mix these up a bit when I've got more materials available. But for now, they are going to be very dull looking. I've gone up too high. Oops. This is in my single player Talon. May play on the realm later with Ash if she's feeling up to it on her channel. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So currently I just want to get houses so my villagers have got somewhere, hopefully, safe to go at night times. That sounds like something I should be concerned about, but at least, it's progress, I suppose, Ash. You can't use my own tricks against me, Ash, I know. So, that is the basic floor plate. Now, I always put a crafting table in every single house, because then I always know that I have crafting tables when I need them. I'm going to have 6 wood left with which to make some of it. However, I think I'm going to mix this house up a little, in that I'm going to use a feature that some people, as I've discovered, are not generally aware of. I'm going to just strip the bark off them, so it looks a little less stark. Don't know how it's going to work necessarily aesthetically, but it's different, and different is, you know, probably preferable at this point. So we've got space inside now. What crafting tables can I make for employment purposes? So we've already got a loom, we've got a cartography tables, we've got a lectern, we've got a fletching table. We can make a smoker. I will need wood and a furnace though. And for a furnace I'm going to need that, whereas I could make barrels. Barrels might be more of an option, as I don't have any stone. Now I could go and mine some stone just to make a furnace, I'd imagine. Why does Skog not have donations set up? Because I don't really do anything with it. I have a PayPal link on my other channel because people told me I should get one, but I don't, you know, use it. It's not, you know, that much of a thing. Because I, you know, I don't do that. Right. I mean, if you were gonna insist, I can ask one of my kind moderators if they could DM me the link from one of my videos on my main channel. I've not already considered it on my side channel, as this is just for Minecraft, and I, you know, hadn't really anticipated people wanting to donate to me. So yeah, you know, there's that, I guess. We'll clear out these trees. Alright. I'll check my DMs in a minute. When it's night time in game, so I don't, you know, die. My main channel is up, it's just I cannot live stream from it, as I got a live match, because apparently someone else was listening to Game of Thrones while playing Factorio at about the hour in mark. So that was inconvenient, as I had plans to do more streaming, as I had, you know, gone back into enjoying it. As it's nice just to sit around and play a video game while talking to people you can't see or hear. Good times. Oh, my axe broke. Now I think I've got enough saplings here to, you know, cover me. So if I lose any, I'll be disappointed, but otherwise not too concerned. My carrots still haven't really grown. Neither of the wheat or beetroots. Now, I know I could have just used one of the furnaces from the blacksmith shop, but, well, might try some of the more aesthetically pleasing things. So we have a smoker, and no walls in this house. Right, where is the blacksmith? No. Okay, the blacksmith there is in the weaver's shop. I have yet to dox the one person who has otherwise sent me money, so that should not be a concern for you. I hit caps lock. There we go, I've updated the description as requested. This house is very dark inside. Let's put a torch down at least for now, just to make sure it doesn't attract cribbly things. Ooh, no. Now, just as I have the extra wood, I am going to cook some of it into charcoal. Make that into planks. Sand. Sand is a convenient stacking material. I will check things. Surely if you have any message you would like me to read out or anything, then let me know. Now I said I was going to move this fountain to make it in line with these bits. I'm not sure how you get the smooth sandstone. Okay, try there. There we go. Okay, so now I need to move this across so it lines up with that tower. The villagers are standing up and being concerning. Yeah. It's my very limited impression of Skeletor from He-Man Master of the Universe. So I gather they're bringing out a new series of in the CalArt style, and everyone was very disappointed. I think that's the polite way of phrasing that. Making work for myself here. Might have to get some more fishes to go in here sometime. It's live action? I didn't know they were doing live action He-Man. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember from the animated one that I'd seen was in the works, they've got the same guy doing the voice as the guy who does Nibbler in Futurama. Come on, fishes. Come on, fishes. Go. Shoo. Shoo. Come on, fishes. Move, fishes. Dolph Lundgren. I'm assuming. No, that's not a shovel, that's a hoe. It's nice to see the chat is lively today. So I don't know if me doing it earlier in the day has helped, rather than at, 12 hours time. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions, they want to know why I'm doing things, what I'm trying to achieve, just feel free to ask. I will try and give productive answers. Just moving some of the villagers. Yep, the villagers are boneless, so I'm moving them around a bit. Just to make some of the alignments a little nicer looking, because trying to be productive. And on the grounds of this is a live stream for your benefit, I could just play the single player and do this, so I'm gonna try and keep you guys engaged. As if you get bored and stop watching, well, I failed. Well, I've failed you at least. Everyone else might disagree. Let's move these street posts back up here. There we go. Now I just need to move this side of the road to the other side. Right. So I do need to get some acacia wood. Now it'd probably be sensible to plant a few trees within the village. So start punching up some of this ground. Oh, it's rain, that's quite pleasant. Right, so I've got that line of those, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to start putting the torches back in so I don't create any inconvenient shadows. The last thing I want is to be like, right, I've dug this trench and it's suddenly full of creepers. And then I just need to put these blocks in. Down the other side. As I go. So now the road is centered on the fountain. It's something. There's an iron golem trundling around, that's good. Now that library building is probably just going to stay where it is, because that's a lot of work, and it's going to be a lot of material to correct it, as it were. Now, this fountain seems kind of dark. Fountain, well, whatever you want to call it. Now I can see the morning light coming out. I'm going to have to move more of these things. I'll probably move it at night time, as there's just, less to get in the way. I still need to get a bow, which means I'm going to need to kill some spiders. If I'm going to try and kill spiders, like that one, I need to have some food in me so I don't die. Ah! Peripheral vision, what even is that? That's a nice sword. So I now have 3 spider silk. I can make a bow. Ah. I really probably should make a fishing rod soon. So yeah, I suppose when I've got no more space on the sort of the seafront bit with the little basic houses, I'm going to try and build some nicer houses up on this dune. That's always useful if the iron golem's around, to go around and just scoop up all the chunks that they leave behind. Yeah, so if I can get a blaze rod, I'll be able to make a brewing stand. With a brewing stand, I can get a cleric. Although for that, I may need to go to another village and acquire it, as it were. So I need acacia wood, but before I can get acacia wood, I need a new axe. So what does... Where is he? Has he gone? Ah, there he is. 3 emeralds for an axe. Okay. Oof. Alright, let's jump up and down, get that last log, so I have to place another block to remove. Advantage, I guess I'll probably do some of the other houses where I'm going to use the nice grey for the frame, with the paler wood for the, I guess, structure. Panelling? I don't know. Little planks. One thing I do like on whenever serves in is the lumberjack plugin. You cut down any block, one up from the base of the tree, and as long as it's not been modified, you can cut down the whole tree as long as you have an axe. Good times. And people are like, oh, you know, it's cheating a bit. It's like, well, is cutting down an entire tree when you cut down the base of the tree cheating? So that's some logs collected. I should maybe make some more fields, because these fields just are not really growing enough right now, are they? I would kind of like to buy a shovel rather than having to dig them out by hand, but needs must. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is boring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, are you confusing, Talon, He-Man with Skeletor? I take some time for some coal and some stone, and I think to myself, I'm all alone. Nice, you I'm mixing up both the versions. For a start, that's not even Hey Yeah, that's the Yogscast version, and I've run out of hoe. Oh well. Apparently the Godzilla movie is good, according to my very, detailed critique from my friend Dom. He was like, "Yeah, it's good." Alright, now I should have all that charcoal cooked by now. Skeletor is I believe, the primary villain in He-Man Master of the Universe. So you're not entirely wrong, just a little off. Alright, the melon patch is growing nicely. I guess I'm pretty sure to get the melons you need silk touch. I think next time I harvest this field, I'll hopefully have another field ready and can just plant double beetroots in here. Or I can move the wet bit and dig out that way. Who knows? Hopefully me, to be honest. So I've got wheat, and I've got carrots, and I've got pumpkin pie. Yeah, I mean, if the hero's not great but the villain's good, that can make a film. If the villain's a bit lackluster, you know, it makes the heroes seem kind of, you know, low energy. So, oh no, not the thing. Don't do the thing. I need to get sugarcane growing in greater numbers. Don't have enough carrots. Now I should make another whetstone. But for that I need stone. I don't know, chat, is it acceptable to go and get stone to make new workstations? Very exciting, I'm aware. The fun is not going to stop yet. So I need more white wool. So I'm going to breed the grey sheep with the white sheep and hope that I get another white sheep. I was going to multiply my cows again. There we go. That takes the numbers up to 7. Is it already sunsetting time? Or is it just dark? I don't see the sun, guys. Where's the sun gone? I lost the sun. Oh well. So I've got acacia wood and I've got oak logs still. Alright, I'm just gonna... It's really overcast, but I can't tell what time of day it is. Maybe I can trade one of these guys enough to get a clock. That might be nice. You know, I could just do it for 1 stone. I could just take that house. But I want to try and leave the original village buildings where I can. Unless they're very slightly in an inconvenient alignment to my eyes. So I need 1, 2, 3... So yeah, maybe I'm not, you know, not doing any mining at all, but I'm doing as minimal as I can. Hopefully I can get a single iron bar at some point, because I want to get a stone cutter, and then I can hopefully stop having to do these things with mining. So, cook the cobblestone, and I've got charcoal spare. So this house... It can have a bed in it. I don't know why it hasn't already got one. The bed was there. Make a full stack of logs. Now, I should start making some windows, shouldn't I? The question will be, what colour glass? As again, I'm going to give you guys some degree of the choice. For now, they're going to get fences put in, just so that the little baby zombies can't rush in and kill us in our sleep. Like that. Let's make some oak doors, just for some variety. I do prefer the spruce doors, but beggars, I'm informed, cannot be choosers, despite popular evidence. Green. I can make green dye. That's, in fact, I think I've got some green dye in my storage box. Or at least manufacturing capacity for green dye. Oh, yep, I already have a green dye, so I will need some glass. Yeah, you're giving me mixed messages here. Okay. Are we back in the room? We're back in the room. Okay. So I'm going to leave the dye there for now. I'm going to... Could you move, please, llama? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 7 of that should be enough. Okay, I don't know what caused that. So I have 5 sandstone blocks from creeper explosions. Make sure I've not got any shadows. Okay, I should probably move this street while I'm whiling away the night. In theory, I can just plonk my bed upon a nice rooftop. They'll never get to it. And also, hello, Gem. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So that's going to get me up the hill. Just need to clear out these 9 here. This would be a lot easier if I had a shovel, but I can make do for now. Barely tell where this road is, which is very inconvenient, but maybe when I've got a bit more time I can jazz it up a little. Right, now this road again is slightly off of the convenient alignment. So first fill in there. 1, 2, 3. I probably should have dug up the bits that run inside the fountain. I could probably still do that, but it doesn't really matter too much. Now this road is really out of alignment. The question will be, I haven't got anything meat-like to cook yet. What I can do is I can start to put the See, that's gonna be an issue. So I'll just fill this with sand. Oh, I can do. Yeah, be a ecologically caring person or something. Now, if I can hopefully do is get my bucket of water, drain out this little bit here. There we go. Fill the bottom of it in with sand. I'll just move the road across when I can. Hello, Pencil Cookie. The video you made yesterday was very good. Everyone should go and check out her channel. If you go into the chat, there's 3 little dots on the right hand side. If you click the go to channel function, you can go and see a nice video that she's made. And leave nice comments that will make her feel uncomfortable. So, I still need more houses. But I'm kind of limited to where I can put them. I could put a house here. Then I'd have to move the compost bin. See, this bed is empty. But the villagers are not using it. Oh well. Gonna make the most of it then. So I've got lots and lots of sugarcane. That's probably something useful to do today. I'll again remind people that anyone who's in the Discord is welcome to jump in and harass me on stream. As I may get a bit more distracted the longer it goes on, as I will run out of things to say that seem relevant in my mind. And I'll just start humming Pizza Time. Or the other variant of that, which people have somehow gotten stuck in my head. Penny. Nullus. Ooh, is that clay? Ooh, there's clay here. Now, I should probably wait until I've got a better digging tool before I do anything with that. Nom 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 nom. Bye, Penny. One thing I could possibly do if I was feeling adventurous is dig down underneath and make some underneath houses with like nice glass walls to keep the ocean out. But I'm going to wait until I've got a villager that sells me glass. Because such things exist. Just going to put a layer of dirt just along this edge. So I think that's all the sugarcane harvested from this side. That's quite a bit of paper. Right, now is this going to be enough to get the librarian? Ah, the librarian's not buying. He's only selling. So I'm going to need to get a second librarian, for which I will need some leather. But before then, cartographer. Here's at least going to be a reasonable source of monies, with which I can use to buy more tools. And I have enough leather left to make 5 books, with which I can make a bookcase. Although, if I can get enough metal together, I can make a cauldron and get a leather worker who might actually be able to sell me leather. Now, as I think it's possibly more humane. No, it wasn't. Whoops. Oops. Cow just gave me leather. I have 5 left. I can afford to kill 1. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna turn.
Yep,
Are you killing those cows?
Well, that's what they're for, unfortunately.
Oh,
Leave it to harvest them for their delicious wrappers.
They're poor, but they're a family.
They were. I have stored my shears. I was careless of.
Oh no.
Right, so my shears are all the way over here. I need to make a more centralised storage box. That golem went a really long way. Did I store my shears? No, they're in my taskbar. I'm a little slow, just in general.
I am too. That's why I'm not at work again today.
Being a semi-responsible person and not being at work in your current condition.
Yeah, driving was probably not the best of my decisions this morning.
I would imagine not. I'm going to make a bookshelf. Now, I could have bought bookcases from that other one, but I wanted to be able to make my own lectern. With my own lectern, I'm going to put it in the library with the librarian, because I'm sure there's space enough in here for 2. Put it next to the window, so we've got a nice view. So we need to have more workstations than beds. That's always a very useful system. They've got 2 Fletchers, though, for no discernible reason. And they both sell arrows, which is useful, but not very helpful to me right now.
It'd be very useful in the other realm, because you're always running out of arrows.
Yeah, but I've got lots here because I've only had a bow for a little while. So I need to get the wool from all these sheep. There we go. That's them. Sean. Was that a text message? Yeah, that's fine. You've been waiting for a reply to a message and it's just the words, okay, thanks.
Yeah, one-word text messages, or text messages that are very open-ended, that don't give you room to respond, or just kind of like, you could have just not sent that.
It's fine. So, let's expand the carrot patch. Because at the moment, carrots and beetroots are probably my most useful crops, as I don't have a guy who wants to buy wheat. So wheat is only useful for making bread, and for words. You know, the thing.
Yes.
Feeding to cows and things.
Yes.
So I need to plant more carrots. Now I can fit 80 carrots into this big carrot patch.
That is quite a lot of carrots.
Yeah, they don't go that far though, certainly. So I have... gonna harvest these carrots.
I do think it would make an interesting aspect to the game if, because you have like so many supplies for food, if they added like more like a cooking aspect to it.
Well, you
like
can make
you
stews.
Make different recipes of stuff. Yeah, but
you can.
Make it like Minecraft and Cooking Mama together.
Minecrafting Mama.
Oh no.
The watermelons are growing slowly, but when they're grown, they'll be very quick. I'm going to now harvest all these beetroots. Oh, there's a spider eye in there. Planting all the new beetroots, and probably going to move the wheat farm to over there when it's clear. That person's driving past again.
It's the same. I wonder if it's the same person or
No,
if
I
it's
think
a
it's
bunch
multiple
of
different
people.
ones. You can. There's a slight difference to the engine note. I hear it enough times that I'm just used to it, I guess. I probably should save a few of these beetroot seeds, and I like how that the golem just walks through the fields, breaking them as he goes.
Oof.
Maybe I could start the golem cull today.
He just like jumped on your crops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I could just
Sorry,
climb
I
up a
went to it.
tower and then start sniping them. The question is, though, could I kill them enough? And would it count? Because I don't think you can buy iron from any of the villagers. I'm pretty sure you can sell it to them.
Are you gonna go on another murdering spree? But in this town and with less iron golems.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be killing them yet, but I'm going to test the system. Do I feel bad for doing this? Kinda. But iron. No, I was cooking iron earlier, which I forgot about.
You look so sad. Just like, why? What did I do?
So I need to put a new house down. Now I could put the house on this street. In fact, I think I shall do that.
Are you eventually going to? Are you going to leave all the wooden houses, or are you eventually going to make them all consistent? Like this, made of the same material.
I'll probably try and upgrade them over time. Now, I can technically fit a house in here. Technically. Because I want to have the things around the fountain, because the fountain's a nice little communal area. So it's nice to have, like, the shops and things.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm currently just... There we go, right, because I want to put a house on this level up here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like. You know, the stream is delayed with what you're telling me.
I'm assuming you are home by now, as I'm pretty sure I've heard your doggos.
Yep, Jarvis is going crazy. He's like rolling around like a little pig, just on his back.
1, 2, 3. So I now need 1, 2, 3 of those.
Because his allergies were acting up really bad, so I bought him some children's Benadryl. And now he's got like all kinds of energy. Hopefully he's gonna crash later though, because he keeps bothering me.
Yeah. Now I can make this into a slightly bigger house. Have like a nice little porch area maybe. And have a bedroom at the back. A workshop. That might work quite nicely. So I'm going to put that in there. That there for now. I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm always going to slightly hurt myself doing this, so I'm going to try and put these pillars in.
Oof.
1 and 2, and carefully drop. There we go. 3 blocks drop is fine. Give potato. Give potato. Give potato. Give potato. So in
Maybe
discussed
if you asked a
previously,
little
he
bit
had gone
nicely.
on his quest for potato. So I'm thinking of having this as like a little open air thing, maybe some like hatches or something if it's the roof.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm not a fan of the fact that the floor and the walls are the same colour, but it be how it be. Now,
You can always change it. You can always get carpet. Why is that guy at the top of that tower?
It's presumably they've not got a bed, or they've gotten stuck. There's an Enderman group over there. It's probably somewhere I don't particularly want to be. So now I can store, I guess, that wool for now.
Did he just... Looks like Meg just uploaded his video about everything that's going on with YouTube right now.
Yeah, so it's not a great day to be trying to be a creative with the YouTubing. So, as requested, green glass.
I don't know, you had 2 votes for blue, a vote for pink. Green was the first option, though. And you've already got green, so...
Oh. Just gonna leave that one there, I guess. We messed up. Now, I could
They
make
kind of look like little Christmas houses with the green. Because they're like red and green.
I can't put any more bits in there. Actually, no, I can, however, turn all the acacia into planks. I'm not actually going to put an internal wall in this time. I normally do, but we'll have put the front door wall up. It's got a nice little porch area. Hopefully. It's rather subjective as to whether it'll be nice or not. My opinion is irrespective to the villagers. Yep. The other limitation with the dye is, of course, can I get the dye?
I mean, don't you normally just get it from like flowers and stuff?
Yep. But actually, no, I can make pink dye. I don't think I can make blue at the moment.
You don't have any blue flowers near your village?
Not that I've seen. It's almost all the glass I needed, and I have 1 bit of spare. So that can go there. And I'll need to cut down some more oak trees to make the rest of it. However, they can get a bed. And I'm going to put the torches up on the walls now. Make the place look a bit more cheerful. So I have a stone cutter, which should mean that I can get more advanced building stuff.
I've seen that like in the other game, and I've never used it.
Ah.
I have no idea what it does.
Ooh, you got a sword. Maybe you'll give me that sword if I persuade you. Nope. That's a shame. So I can make that many more torches. Helps if I... There we go. So I've got more torches. That house is a bit chunkier. I suppose I should dig out the ground floor of it. Now I've just realised.
Mm-hmm. What did you do?
What if I missed out that is generally required in a building?
Okay. Which is?
A way of getting in.
Oh no.
So I'm going to have to break one of those windows.
You just lock them in there. It's like your prison, you know, just put one villager in there and they'll never be able to come out.
It's not very useful though.
True.
See you later, Talon.
Huh? Oh.
Talon said be right back.
Bye, Talon. We will be waiting for your return. If you come back. Be safe. Two, three, and 2, 3. Grumble. So I need a pressure plate. I need a door. And I will eventually need a means of getting into the house. And a means of using the house thing. So I could get a barrel. And with a barrel I can get a fisherman. And I think I can actually make a barrel right now, so I will do that. There we go. So all these villagers should have employment. So with the barrel, does the fisherman just like use it to put the fish in?
I don't know. It counts as a workstation, so.
Ah.
Right. So I have 7 beetroots. Can't really do much with 7 beetroots.
Fell off that roof.
Yeah, they're not the brightest pennies in the jar. No offense to Penny. So I need more wool. So if I can get more white wool, now I should probably make my sheep field bigger. But I also need to get timber to finish off this house. Yes, that is the priority for the stream. Is housing development.
Building houses.
The problem is, the more villages I get, the more villages I need.
Wait, what? That sentence made no sense.
And the more houses I need, sorry. And the more houses I get, the more villages I get, and it's sort of a endless maelstrom. Ooh, I have Malone.
Yay.
Melon is not particularly filling though, sadly. You do get lots and lots of it.
I was gonna get some when I was at the store, but it just didn't look. I don't think it was ripe.
Yeah.
Well, it's an easy food to eat when you're sick because it's just water. It keeps you full.
Yeah.
You're not sick when you're not feeling well. It's easier to digest.
I meant to check my email, I guess, for PayPal. As Talon's been kind enough to donate to me. I have no idea how much she has donated, but I have said nah for her.
I saw. It was very nice of Talon. Because you said, why don't you have a PayPal so I can give you money to buy Ash nice things? But no, we'll have to get you a donation bar and stuff set up.
I don't have any goals. Like, well, I suppose I could put the goal in of I want to buy a little O-gauge train. But that doesn't really seem like, you know, Streamlabs worthy. It's like, hey, I want to spend £200 buying a cute little train because I'm a mess. But it's very cute.
People used it to buy other things.
Yeah, but that's them.
Megan uses it to buy gnomes.
Yeah. So?
Well, you know, don't you need a new part for your computer to make it stop overheating and crashing randomly?
You mean a new case, motherboard, and processor, yes?
Okay. I mean, maybe like a
Ooh.
little at a time.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the upgrading my computer is a long-term goal.
No, but if people
There's a
want to
bat here.
support you,
Why is there a bat here?
aren't they normally just in caves,
Yeah.
dark spaces? I've seen so many of them in that dungeon we were in yesterday.
Good times.
No, not good times.
Okay, so I don't
Yeah.
think this lot's dropped any saplings yet. At least particularly. So, to eat some more melon. Punch some more carrots. Because remember, I don't really need wheat, so I'm going to grow wheat on this patch. When...
You can't deny people who want to support you. If they want to support you, let them support you.
I mean, I'm not complaining, it's more just confusion.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah, well, you know, you seem to have a slightly more legitimate goal than I have. So... I have lots of log.
No. Stay over there. I feel like animals just know when you're in pain and it's hurting, and they're like, you know, that spot that's really killing you? I want to lay on it.
The advantage of not having any animals here.
I don't think that's by choice.
Not exactly.
I'm sure you miss your cats.
Yeah, Conrad's a nice fuzzy boy. There we go, so now I need a porch. Means I need more fences so they don't just fall off the side because they do that, because they're special. Though with that, I'm going to need more, what's it called? Ooh, llama man. Hello, llama man.
Does he have anything for you?
He hasn't got anything good. He's selling oak saplings, but it's something, you know.
Is he selling dirt at the bottom?
Podzol, which is the Taiga tree dirt. The stuff that you can't hoe and you have to dig it up instead. How long's that been there?
Cat. Cat just keeps running around.
Yeah, I need to get some fishing rods, I think.
Last stream you had like, what, 7 cats in that village?
Oh, there was lots, yeah. So I've got tunnels through the trees. Aquacat. What do I need? I needed acacia wood, that was it. I need acacia wood to make fences and walls and shiny things. Gonna need to remember to drink water because it's quite hot today. Sorry about this.
No worries. It's not too bad here. It's... Oof. Let me see. And it is 75.
Cool. So, I guess I should again ask the chat. If I'm going to build any fancier houses, I will need to go mining for them. Which is sort of against the guess the intention of the thing. Conversely, I can wait until the stonecutter sells me nice things.
So you're asking if you should be allowed to go mining or if you have to wait?
Well, you know, if the chat want me to do things. Ooh, there's these blocks here, which are not connected to anything. I'm going to take these. So I'm not taking these to use them, I'm taking these to move them. As if that's justification.
Loophole.
Precisely. But it's like when I made the smoker. It's like, well, you know, I want to be able to... you have misplaced your llama. What? What happened to you? Calm down. Now this does imply there's probably a spare lead around somewhere. Ooh, butcher. I can buy rabbit stews. I will need rabbit
Yay.
to trade with him more efficiently. Is the sun already setting? These days don't last on this game.
No. I thought it was just the server, but it seems like it's just the game in general.
20 minutes just flies by, apparently.
When you're having fun.
Yep. So I can... Oh, he's had an invisibility potion. So I'm going to need 9 trapdoors to cover the roof. So I can make a nice pattern. So 9 trapdoors is 10 trapdoors, so that's 60? No. 30. Icon maths. I'll come back and get those 2 logs in a second. So now if you crouch, you can place things next to things that you can open. Because otherwise, if I don't crouch, I just... If I crouch, here we go. Nice little flat roof. Makes it look a bit shaded. Maybe I'll get some little pot plants out here. So I have a spare trapdoor. So I am, for now, going to stick in there.
That looks nice. Very, very welcoming.
Oops. Gonna remember to eat some more of this. So that house looks a little chonky, but when it's got some niceries around it, you know, maybe some little pot plants, that kind of thing, it might look a bit better. Right, also I've got a... Need to put the rest of the foundation in for that. Now hopefully I'll be able to get a librarian upgrade enough that I can... what's the word I'm thinking of here? Oh, I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm just doing a lot in a short time. When I have a librarian, I can use the librarian to sell me lanterns. That's what I'm thinking of. Now, one of these houses
very nice.
had no... Okay, no, he's moved in there now. Is there a bed up here? Yes. Okay.
You've got a lot done.
Yep, I need to put a roof on this house, I just remembered. So it's going to be 9, 18. So 18 planks is 3 sets. Okay, I'm going to make a sticks. And then I shall make planks. There we go. Now these are all going to be flat roofed, which is not ideal, but again, it's a desert. You don't rarely get much weather in deserts.
Yeah, it's normally just hot or stormy.
Now, I'm not suggesting that I would put this guy's llama outside so I can steal his lead, but... Oops, it fell off. But where did it fall to? Okay, I already got it. So... It's quite a, I guess, relaxed way of playing this game. So
It is very relaxing.
The golems have been being productive. I do feel a little bad that my source of iron is to occasionally kill the guardians of the village, but, well...
They kind of deserved it.
It's their actions in other places, which do not reflect on them personally, but do mean that I want to keep on top of their numbers.
Yeah, so it doesn't become a thing.
Yeah. So, I've got a fairly chunky house. I think all the villagers have a place to stay. I have enough wool to go to the wool merchant. There we go. Now I see what this fella is buying. He's buying the same things he always is. How about you? You buying carrots? No. It's this guy down here. Also, no one is on top of the towers at this time of day. Right, this fella's buying carrots. Sell all the carrots. Now he's leveled up. He's going to level up to... He is also buying pumpkins and selling apples. Alright then.
The little things that go around them whenever they level up is just weird looking.
Yeah, well, it's a visual indicator at least. So... Oh, there's just loads of cats in here. Okay. Shame I don't have any fish. Alright, I should probably store
Even
some
if
of
you
this
did,
stuff.
you couldn't conquer them.
There would always be more cats.
I've never successfully gotten a cat. I'll stick to dogs.
I've acquired quite a few cats, so... Now, yes, I picked up some smooth sandstone.
Hello,
No.
Megan.
I will attempt to do so, however. I wish these villagers would stop breaking their own crops. So these melons.
They just don't appreciate the nice things that you do for them.
Well, it's more they just... As soon as there is a melon, they will fall off the melon until everything around the melon is broken.
They're not that high up.
Nope, but if you jump in crops, it breaks them. There's a lot of wheat here. I will probably leave that wheat there. So, I built a fairly big house. I can put more work tables in it when I have some. Question is though, what else do I want to get? Because I should now have 2 librarians.
Mm-hmm.
That one has projectile protection.
I don't think it works that way, Talon.
Sounds like a strange euphemism. So no, I've got 15 emeralds though now.
Ah,
Um,
can buy all the things.
yeah, so I've got a lot of villagers, but I've got a lot of villagers doing the same job. Hoping I could get one of the fellas that sells me the blocks. I could make another tool merchant. I may have to cave on the subject and go mining. As if I cannot acquire materials, and I do not have a merchant for it. Whoops.
I think that's fairly understandable. I don't think that's cheating.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've already got the iron pickaxe, so...
Yeah.
Alright, maybe I do need to get some carrots for the villagers to motivate them a little. That's the thing, they're occupying all the workstations. I just need more workstations than they have beds. And that will hopefully resolve things. So, have we got a... No. Do not have a stonecutter yet. Or a mason, as they are...
I thought you had a stonecutter at the top of that house.
I don't have the mason, though. But I sell those to him. I'm one paper short. Let's go and harvest some more of these then.
Got 8 people watching now.
Well, that's quite a few, considering last time I looked, my channel had 7 subscribers.
It says you've got 37 subscribers.
Hey!
Yeah, it says subscribed 37.
Alright then. Thanks everyone. That's I mean, it's probably being YouTube being a bit slow on its end.
No.
Alright, well, I guess thank you to all my subscribers. I'd imagine at least some of you are my from my other channel, where I've got no ability to live stream currently.
I did put your videos on like every server. I put it on Nullis's, yours, Stu's. I've supportive.
Oh, already liked and subbed. It's a bold move there, Discana. What if you don't like the video at the end of it?
Oof.
I need to stop carrying quite so much junk in my inventory, so I'm going to start by eating some of it. Now I'm worried that these carrots are going to be just too far away to grow. Quickly, anyway. That field's nearly done, so I'll be able to harvest it soon. They're growing slowly. This big mass of tree is somewhat concerning.
Talon, are you just wanting him to dib somebody?
This way.
I still have beef with him. Hopefully it's good beef.
Right, so now it's nearly sunset, but I'm trying to start planning things.
What are we planning?
Well, if I want to go and do more exploration to try and, you know, I could do with finding some chickens.
Chickens are useful.
Clear path to get around the place. And then I hit this cliff. Well, I need to run towards the sunset, otherwise bad things will happen to me and those around me. Which at the moment is me. Whee!
You just gotta follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, I could make some yellow wool for that purpose.
Ow. Why'd you bite me?
Seeing if you taste good.
petting one of the cats. He just bit me.
Oh dear.
I guess I'm
Right.
not petting him properly.
Okay.
Yes, Jim is correct. It's a family-friendly stream.
I kind
No
of feel
fighting.
bad that there's so many pigs in here, but I haven't really got anywhere I can put pigs unless it's on, you know, sand. So I'll have to deal with it.
Oh no.
Distress. Yeah.
That's why I
Disavow
said,
my
oh no.
comments section.
I could delete it if you would like.
Nah, it's okay. It's not particularly... It's more just sort of weird. Weird is more an acceptable option. So I need 18 wool to sell to the shepherd. If you got anything new, merchant? No. You're selling sea pickles, though, which would be useful if I had sea pickle growing materials.
Don't the sea pickles just go on that red, like on the red blocks?
Oh, they have to go on coral. Yeah. Right.
And then they do just sea pickle stuff.
Have carrots. Brain. Right, so I've got houses sufficient for all my current villagers. I could probably build another house here, though. Because then I'll have 2 spare houses for the villagers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd
Yes,
like to
Joe,
build
that
some
is
fancier
true.
ones. Oops, again. Strip all the bark off. Don't need the shears in my hotbar. Break that. So, crafting table. I was trying to think what other profession tables I could use.
Ooh, I got a message, Joe.
Oh.
I'll just put it in the chat.
Braining. Slabs. I keep thinking, when it's night time I'll go and do things. But of course, as soon as I go to bed, the game goes to the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Need to remember that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't need glass for this house. I don't have any doors left, so I need to make some new doors. Got a big mixture of doors. I'm going to try and make these out of oak. So I'm going to need another thing. So currently I'm sort of reaching the point where I can't get any more villagers without getting more materials. So I suppose I should go and do a bit of mining.
Is there, well, I guess just around.
So I need 1,
Let's see, is there a
2,
mine
3,
nearby?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. It's more a quarry than a mine, but
Disc was timed out.
oof. I don't really have any particular guidelines on moderate. Oh, there's iron. There's iron there. Oh, there's lots of iron here.
Yep. Oops, Meg. Your finger just slipped.
That's unfortunate.
Now, hopefully this goes better for you than it did yesterday.
Oh, it went okay last time.
I meant in our game.
Yes,
so many
with
times.
all of the dying because of the pigmen, and then the next day-ish because of all of the skeletons, because I normally don't do that type of mining because it's bad for me. But I was like, it'll be fine. And then it wasn't fine.
Well, no, we had to because we lost all of our stuff at Gem and Talons.
Yep.
We needed diamonds.
And now we have a very nice diamond mine. So, I need to cook stone. 1, 2, 3.
What are you going to cook the stone for?
So I can make a blast furnace. And I can get another layer of merchanting. So I need to make a new furnace. And I think I need the smooth stone. I could make a smithing table though, but then I need to kill another golem.
Wasn't there iron? You have iron.
I've got a bit of iron. I'm just going to sit here and watch this because I keep forgetting about it. So we have 9 people watching. Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone wants to know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, ask in the chat and I will try and inform you if I have been lax. Currently, I am making cobblestone into stone into smooth stone so I can build a blast furnace and have another profession available to my villagers.
Or if they have any Minecraft questions, they can ask you, I'm sure, as well.
Yep. I meant to get 1 more stone. Never mind. So I need to go into this house. I need to make... I need more iron. Okay, as I need more iron, I will accept my fate and will instead make a smithing table. I will try and make this into a nicer looking little blacksmith shop at some point. But for now, I have to be the more dull option. So I need to make doors. Then make the those spare bits into sticks. And I can have another house. Now, this house could realistically use a bed. But I think I currently have enough beds, so I need to get some food, however. Eat those apples first. You're not selling food. You are selling food. You're selling food at very low capacity. What about you? You're only buying. I think pumpkin pie is going to be the better option. Okay.
What were your other options?
Rabbit stews. And rabbit stews are good, but I would need lots of them.
Yeah.
Gonna buy a spare axe from this gentleman. Gonna plant this poppy over here. There's an iron golem just chilling out in the water, presumably rusting gently. Now, one thing I thought I could do, if I want to make this place a little more compact, is I could put another little house off of here to make it into an L shape. That's going to make the village square very cramped, which is not optimal. So I need more iron. And I also need to go and get a single piece of stone to process. This field is nearly ready to harvest. Those carrots are being very slow over there. And it's nearly ready to go as well. So I need to get a single stone. Try and do the very minimum possible. I have some logs. I will get some more logs while I'm here. There we go. Now the sun is going down again, like it does every day.
Well, yeah, that's how the day ends. It's not Alaska.
Yep. So this time I do need to go and hunt a golem tonight, though. Because I need its delicious, delicious iron.
Do golem lives not matter?
I mean, they're useful, but like that fella who's just sitting out there under the water, he's not as useful.
Not really doing much.
Yeah, so I'm just going to chuck that stone in with a... Let's see if I can cook it with a plank. Not a plank, a slab. I don't reckon it's going to do it. Nah.
What?
Just couldn't do it. Let's try and make these guys...
What did... Sorry, who did Talon pay to do what? I'm trying to figure out what's going on in your chat. I'm lost.
I don't know. I'm not following it too closely. So we have a fisherman's shop. We have... I should probably build like a proper blacksmith's at some point. In fact, I'm going to probably start doing that here. I'm going to put all the different little blacksmith tools shops there, and then have it a little open cornered shop. They will have to have an alternate dwelling place. Ow. 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't need to dig down a little. Let's put some torches there for now. So, blacksmith shop is going to need some floor at some point, but for now I will have to survive. Now this fella is going to kill me if I mess up. Bye.
Don't die.
There's a lot of spiders over there. Ooh.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Until the fish jumps out of the barrel and starts trying to violently murder you.
Good thing they're slow. I mean, he does have a right to be upset.
I didn't get enough iron from that. That's a shame. Well, while I am sleeping, I'm going to have a quick look at my tablet. It's now morning. There's the Yahoo Mail app.
What?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Helen. She has sent me the non-American currency for my inconvenience.
Aw. That's sweet of her.
Hmm? Hello. So, we have little villagers running around. We have big villagers trundling around. She said stop doing that. Bad for them.
Running around?
No, they're falling off
Or
the roofs.
jumping off the buildings?
I can't really stop them, unfortunately, but... Oh yes, I have enough wool to sell to the shepherd. I'll level him up eventually. Oh, who have we got? The same guy. Oh, he's selling them cheaper. Nice. Hello, Locris. You can make only wooden tools, or armor, enchantment tables, stuff like that. Well, my plan is the villagers, to my knowledge, can sell pretty much everything if you can level them up. So my intention will be, I've seen that the high-level armorers will sell diamond equipment, the high-level toolsmiths will sell also diamond equipment, and generally it's quite useful. So, let's harvest these carrots. There is enough of them here that I'm just going to harvest the whole field.
No, no. I mean, technically it's your stream, but please no. I had that stuck in my head. Because of y'all yesterday.
So I've got carrots to sell, and then I need to potentially start on maybe a sugarcane farm. Now that I have more houses than villagers, for now. He's got stuck in his compost bin.
You got asked a question?
Oh. Is this multiplayer server? No, this is a single player server. So that I know that it's, you know, it's not going to get someone wander into my village and fill it full of raiders overnight. If I am,
Also,
you know,
Joe
sleeping.
said not that song again. I can still hear you. We need to find you a new song.
No, we just need to stop Penny and Nellis from putting in the bot every time they need to think of something to listen to.
Also, it's a really bad rendition of Miku's voice in the Vocaloid program.
No, if I could get up on the roof, I could get rid of this iron golem, and then get enough iron to make a blast furnace.
Why don't you just go to the top of the tower?
See, I could do that. But I don't want to do it during the day, because if I do it during the day, I might hit a villager.
Fair
which
point.
would be a bad thing. So I guess I'm going to continue harvesting sugarcane.
Jim, no! For that, Jim, I'm removing it.
It was a nice effort, but my moderators have had enough of my my nonsense.
We're not, it's not your nonsense. It's just that song. Well,
So yeah, so I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this series going. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to progress things, but I'd imagine once I've gotten enough villagers to have a more lively economy, I'll probably spend all my days harvesting resources. Well, I could potentially gain access to the Nether to. Ooh. This entire side of the village isn't actually held up by anything.
just a floating island.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
What are you gonna do?
Gonna make it a little bit wider so I can put more sugarcane out. So yeah, so this underneath is. Let's make things difficult for myself, I guess. Ooh, oxygen. Oxygen. There we go. I make poor decisions.
Oh goodness. Why did everything just fall like that?
Because it was falling sand.
Ah.
Now, what have the dolphins done with all my sugarcane?
Did the dolphins steal your stuff?
They poke it around, which can be helpful, and it can make you want to kill them.
Yeah, that was kind of cool to see that. I mean, I'm sure it was very annoying.
It was going to happen eventually, so. Ooh, so. A little ocean ruin. Should probably have a little explore into the bay. Also, if I ever need fuel for things, I have kelp. But I will need a boat if I'm going to harvest kelp. I'm not saying much.
No, you are.
Right, I have paper to sell. It's still
Apparently,
that
Talon is going to pay someone to, I guess, kill Disc again in his streams.
I mean, the donations are made to Discanar. It's a bit mean otherwise. And, you know, if he's actively trying to do something, you know, level requiring, I will, you know, I won't be that guy. Unless it's for a high price.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Like the guy from Resident Evil 4.
What are you buying?
I can't do his voice.
What are you selling? So we've got all these villagers. We've got a few little cute fish in the pond. But we've not got many actual, you know, useful people yet. Because I need more toolsmiths. I need, you know, I can get emeralds. I can't do anything with the emeralds, though.
True.
Look, true love between a Fletcher and a farmer, where they will produce a fully functional, you know, viable offspring within about a minute. No? Alright.
Such a romantic love story. What were the little clouds for?
Probably means there aren't enough beds. I will risk manufacturing another bed.
Joe asked how high of a price.
Well, that's, I guess, up to Discanar. And I think the last, shall we say, negotiated contract was, I think it was $10 for me to kill one of his villagers. A specific villager as well, not just one of them at random. However...
You're gonna become a contract Minecraft killer.
Yeah, it doesn't, you know... It's not something I would want to spend my entire time doing, but if it can be done in a light-hearted and entertaining fashion, it's not quite so bad. Stop jumping off the roof! So I should probably try and find some spiders. Because all of this not doing much is getting... How did you get out? Come back. Actually, no, you should better get in if you got out. Unless you jumped off the tower. Oh well.
And if so, that's a really far drop.
Yeah. Right. Now, unfortunately, these sheep are almost at capacity. So I'll need to make their pen bigger, but to make their pen bigger, I need more dirt. And I have not enough of that yet. I guess I can... do a bit of this. Also does mean if I put the field here, it will... can't bother for that, that's where the road's going to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4... I mean, it's a way of, you know, helping Disconar raise funds for his, to furnish his new flat. I think there's, you know, there's worse ways of going about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would appreciate a less villager murdering system, but sometimes you don't get to choose. So I need to move a fence and a gate from here.
Is this how?
Hmm?
No. Apparently there's a game coming out for the PlayStation called The Sinking City.
Hmm.
It's a picture of a man with a giant Cthulhu. Comes out
As
on
opposed to
June
a small
25th.
Cthulhu.
Apparently you investigate a game set in an open world in the universe of H.P. Lovecraft, the master of horror.
It's more cosmic horror than regular horror. So it made the sheep field a bit more acceptable. Yeah. Oops.
Yes, you did, Joe.
So, what do I need? What do I need to do? Okay, oh, my beetroot field is almost harvestable, and the carrot field is. Right, watch as I fill my inventory.
With all of the vegetables. At least it's better than, you know, you go through another portal with empty inventory and then you come out the other end and your inventory is completely filled with green dye. Can't imagine who would do such a thing like that.
It eludes me. Right, so planting all the beetroots. Beetroots are a good source of seeds to make compost. And as my villagers want to buy beetroots in vast numbers, I will attempt to facilitate them.
To get all of their money.
All of it. Right. That field over there is getting quite tree-like. I only have 2 wood left on me. Let's solve that problem then, by having no wood left on me. This is quite pleasant, this.
Very relaxing. Very educational and helpful too.
I wouldn't go that far, but now I could make another toolsmith's thing, so I've got the plate to do it with. Right, 8 beetroots left. Might seem a bit wasteful, but it's... Stop falling in your bin. I'll make a lid for it. I'll do it.
Oh no, don't threaten him.
Wheat seeds. I mean, it's an option, Discona.
Yeah.
You know, if people want to pay to grief, you know. As long as it's not too
I
griefy.
forgot where people don't pay me to say horrible things. Everyone has to have a shtick, I guess, for their channel.
Ooh, what can I try and sell? What is anyone selling? I could make more bookshelves, so I have multiple lecterns. I have that toolsmith, who I still have not used up the axe. I've got... where is everyone? Oh, new guy. Hey, he sells shovels.
Yay!
Right, bigger field time. Because I really didn't want to have to dig out all of that by hand. So, over here then. I'm going to prepare a potato field. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I could do this with an 11, if I was being very, very exciting.
Talon. You just walk around his village. I'm sure you will find him.
Yeah, he's not subtle. He's got like a name outside of it and everything. That hoe lasted a while, didn't it?
Nope.
So I suppose I should make some sugarcane beds. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go across 2. As convenient as I guess is growing it on the seafront, it does make harvesting it awkward.
Yeah, and if the sand's all like that, then you risk losing all of it.
Yeah.
Not one wrong move.
Now I could use some of this spare sand to make sandstone. as I intend to buy any further glass I need.
Yeah, isn't most of the buildings in your village sandstone?
Yep. So, once I've got some more... Excuse me. It's just the right time of year where I'm starting to sniffle. Excellent. Just what I wanted.
Oh no. Could be the change in weather, because you keep saying it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot. It definitely has to mess with your sinuses.
Oops, how have I done that? Okay. It's getting dark. I need to go back in my house, but... So that's enough to make, what, 160? Once that's all planted out?
That's quite a few.
Yep. Let's go and harvest all of the sugarcane in the morrow. But first, should I hunt a golem before I go to bed?
Do you need more iron?
One more iron.
Yeah, I think one more golem wouldn't hurt.
They're coming back quite quickly, which is useful.
As long as you know you don't regret killing them.
Eventually there will be so many of them I will have to cull them daily.
Yep, I know. There's not a way to prevent them from spawning.
I think the new update in the game would probably work, but that's not, well, it's not active yet on the realm, so I'm not going to activate it on here, just so I'm working on the same system. There we go, I have another profession station. And
Yay!
I will probably put some
More job.
hatch ceiling on here. Now, there's not a bed in here. It does seem like I do need more villagers. That's the thing, I don't really have a house in Minecraft because it's easier not to.
Well, you have mini houses.
Oh yeah,
There's none that you're, like, attached to.
I have places I store materials, mostly. But everything of value goes in my ender chest. Do the morning harvest of Gribblies. So, my inventory is getting very full of junk. So, whereas now I know that I'm normally the one to go, it's better to have flat water for, you know, aesthetic reasons and everything. But this flowing water means anything dropped into it, like this, goes to the centre. Which means if you're sweeping over a load of crops, it's much easier. So I still need to get some string at some point. Hey. Ow. Now there's two of them. Don't know where he is. I may have to get some more cows.
F in the chat for his death. That's like the second time you've died so far.
Yeah. Why are you out here? Why are you like this?
Because he wants to be a strong, independent villager. He don't need no village. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to do his job. It's just like going through a rebellious phase.
I mean, he's wearing a monocle. I don't really know how rebellious you can be while also wearing a monocle.
I don't know. Joe's pretty rebellious, and I think she owns a monocle. She is a glorified pirate.
Let's get the rest of these scooped up. Hopefully we'll have another travelling merchant soon, and I can lighten him of his wares in exchange for coin. Well, in this case, precious stones.
Yeah, Talon, if I had a monocle, I would rock a monocle. It would look great with that beard that you also want, Talon. Oh my goodness.
Is she planning on going to a stoning?
Huh?
So, never mind. Monty Python reference.
I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
I was going to say, is she planning on going to a stoning with this beard? Make sure to follow John Cleese's instructions. I can't remember the name. Does that character have a name? Or is he just the,
I don't think he does.
That's the arbiter of the, stonings. Now, no one is to throw anything at anybody until I blow this whistle. Even, I make myself very clear, even if they do say Joe. And then they drop a boulder on him. Okay, you're still not doing that, and I really don't have to buy bookshelves. And
No.
Protection 1 is a lousy, enchantment, considering I don't have an anvil. But if I can get an anvil from hunting golems, I can do that. So, why are you outside? Fine. Just give me a gap in the fence, because you're difficult and useful.
I'm sorry, Joe. I guess I'm confused your eye patch with the monocle. Maybe you should put a fence on the back of that tower, so they could quit jumping off of it.
Well, I have to put a fence all around the island, I think is the main issue, because they just jump in the water. So I have 10 paper left, and I've got 32 emeralds. I could buy... I can sell glass to them. I could buy a map of the village. That might be nice. Well, buy a map to make it a map of the village. In fact, that might be a nice thing to do. I will do this.
And what do maps do, other than just show you everything?
Let's have a look. Well, you can frame them now. Gonna need 2 maps for this village. Well, I was thinking it'd be nice to have a map for each end of the village. And then I can frame it and then have the progress each time.
Yeah.
That would be nice and cute, I thought. And then, but I'm gonna need 2 maps. Fine. So I use the existing map to make sure I don't overlap them, and new map. Okay. So I'm now going to need 2 leather, and some sticks, and some glass.
Hello, cows.
No,
not the cows. Anything but the cows.
Okay. Got to the old-fashioned beat them with an axe. So that's 5 cows left. 3 cows left. And 2 leather. That's something. Right, sorry about that, cows. Hello, sheep. Now I could, if I wanted to, dye the sheep to a different colour. And then,
Yeah, we only got 3 colors right now.
However, the weaver currently only wants coming in.
White wool.
Yeah.
Talon says to make them blue.
I could do that, but then I wouldn't be able to sell the wool.
Blue sheep would be pretty cute.
Okay, there's a number of baby villagers hopping around. Where is the weaver? Weaver. You're my arrow
Isn't it
merchant.
in the very back building?
Maybe, but I'd imagine he'd either be at work or in the square. Of course, look up.
Don't they dye them with food coloring, Talon? It's kind of mean.
Oh, this one buys wheat. Wait, you. You also buy wheat. How long have you been up here? I have beefs. I should get wood so I can make the beefs into delicious beefs.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, then you can have more food.
And the sun is already setting every time. My
Where's
inventory's
the
full.
time gone?
Why do I have 4 fence? Oh yeah, I broke the fence. I'm going to put this fence back together and hope that the villager is in. Because they hadn't lost their profession, which implies that they would have been okay. Put a thing there so I can leash animals to them. I just need some wood for fuel.
And you can't use the leads on your villagers, right?
No. It might be a little concerning if you could. Well, I have 4 wood, which I can use to make sticks. And I'm going to need to make 6 plain glass.
No.
So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know with dogs, Talon, like if you have a white dog, they have like Arctic Fox is a vegan hair dye, and it's pretty much like fruit based, and you could dye your animals with that. And I know some people will give their dogs like hot baths with food coloring, and they'll do it that way, or like Kool-Aid, because you can dye stuff with Kool-Aid also. But I don't know how they do it with baby chickens. But it's apparently very sad and depressing.
I mean, lots of things to do with baby chickens are sad and depressing. Like the fact that basically you get fed into a blender if they're the non-useful gender.
Oof. That rhymed. In kind of a terrible way, but it rhymed.
So, let's get this done. I'm just going to drop some stuff off at my storage box. guessing episode 3 of this, as it's 2.5 hours in already, is probably going to be building myself a house.
Possibly. You have to find a space, a nice spot for a house.
So I need window panes. And with window panes, I need to go to our cartographers, of which there are lots. Ow. I've got to stop falling on things. So the cartography table, so I've got map number 2, which is the village, as it is. So what I'm going to do is, at the end of the stream, I will make these into fixed maps, and then I will make a nice little map collection somewhere around the village.
To show all the progress that you've made.
Pretty much, yep. Store that for now. Keep that out. Braining. What am I looking at and missing?
I don't know.
No, it's fine. Right, so... Oops. Yep. I can make 2 more torches. Get rid of that charcoal. So I need to get some wood to make charcoal tomorrow. I've got sufficient iron for what I need to do. I think it's 5 iron for a cauldron, or is it 6? Let's find out.
I think it's 6. I've made quite a few.
It is 7.
Ah, I was wrong.
So I need to kill a golem if I want to get a cauldron.
Another golem's life down the drain.
Well, it's more another golem's life of being reshaped into a cauldron. I say, they keep respawning, so as long as I can keep on top of it, it's not going to get too bad, because on my multiplayer server that a friend of ours hosts, sadly cannot join in on that one, it is a realm, requires you to be able to actually talk to that person to be able to get the invite. Brain. I have a village that has so many golems, the game lags quite significantly.
We literally have to sit there and just murder all of them.
Every few days. And then they come back.
And then he rees. It's quite funny.
So we have a cauldron, so we can now get a leather worker. So it is now just a matter of time of waiting to get all of the villagers. So I think I should find a bed. So all the gribbly things are nice and outside, it's quite pleasant. Well, at some point I should expand the village to include that house over there.
Yeah.
I might start preparation for that. I'll need lots of wood to make torches. I also need to... Oh dear.
What?
You know how I'm a very dumb person quite regularly? You know how I harvested all that sugarcane so I could replant it? And you know how I made it into paper and sold it?
So now you can't replant it?
Can't
you
replant
sold it
those
all?
bits.
Oh no.
I have 21 of it left.
Oh no.
Oops. Now,
Yeah, why don't you put all of that and the other sugarcane thing that you made?
I'm going to. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just realised there's no lighting out the back here.
That's not safe.
Neither is that creeper. Get back your side. There we go. Well, I don't have to. Yeah, I do not currently have a use for the XP and the mana points that it gives, but I'm still going to get as much of it as I can.
Yeah.
Live stream.
Probably for the best.
So that when I can do things, I can do them. Oh look, lots of these. Now soon, I would like to go fishing, so I'm going to need some spider silk.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can spend my nights fishing and getting nice, tasty equipment. The question is, do you reckon the fisherman will sell fishing rods?
I mean, it makes sense that he would. Logically, at least.
Hmm.
Oh no, apparently Talon almost forgot to smash like.
Oofed. So I have 21. That's not very much. Some fishes.
I will be back in just a moment.
I should probably make another bed. So I have a place to... Oh no, sun's coming up now. Those villagers are still on the top of that tower. That's concerning. I might have to remove the door. They're always up there, plotting. Ah! I thought I was far enough away. I was not. Oh, and he's actually... it's destroyed some of my fence. That's what rather than just knocking it over. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Good thing I have this piece of fence here. So yes, definitely need to work on more creeper repellent. In theory, some tamed cats will help me. Oh, 2 hours 38. Wow, this time's just flying today. So I need wood for torches. Ugh. Ow.
Did you hurt yourself again?
Skeletons did it this time.
Ah. You gotta be careful with those guys.
Also a creeper, but you know.
Also gotta be careful with those guys. So did you make more plans while I was gone?
No, just need to get more wood. And probably clear out my inventory first, as it's a little full. I'm also... So let's press F5 a couple times. Yeah, I'm having a good day.
Why do you say that?
Well, I'm all full of arrows.
Oh. Yeah. One sticking right out of the side of your head.
Missing my brain by inches. Or feet, depending on how kind you're feeling. Now, I need to clear out a bit more inventory space, so I'm just going to plant that in there for now. And harvest all the carrots. And replant the rest of the carrots.
Beep beep.
Yeah. So I actually have two merchants who will buy wheat. They just live on top of this tower.
Inconvenient place to live, but okay.
It's got to run up and not run off the top. Because I've done that before. Right, what are you buying? Still buying wool, and you are buying wheat, of which I do not have. I need to make a splash tank.
So you can just jump off the tower instead of climbing up the stairs?
Yeah. Because I'm lazy. Been better if I'd bought those maps later. But never mind. Excuse me. Right, villager. You there. Better eat those carrots. Come on, get the carrots. Fine, don't get the carrots. Alright, you're standing still. There we go. Have fun, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Talk to you later. Have fun doing your class. Joe apparently got a nice violet gin.
Yeah.
Because she missed out on her rhubarb mead. I guess they didn't leave it at the door while she was gone.
Inconvenient. So, what do I need to get? So I need to put these blocks somewhere more productive. Because I'm not trying to use this ground for... Okay, that does not want to place there, does it? Right. Brain. Toolsmith, still selling shovels. Have shovels. Toolsmith, selling axes. Have axe. Second toolsmith, also selling axes. Okay.
What are you trying to look for?
Let's see what
Just
the new
anything you
guys
don't
have got.
have.
Well, let's say I put a new number of profession tables out, so the new villagers that have grown up might start being useful. But so far, no. Right, so I need lots of torches to expand the village, because I want to plan ahead. I should also get some more wood, make the cow field bigger, because that will be helpful. Ow. So the wood for the torches, though, is going to be made out of oak, because I've got lots and lots of oak. And oak is easy to cut down, whereas acacia is not. So, there's about 50 minutes left, chat, so if you've got any suggestions, requests, non-specific harassment, let me know. I will do what I can to...
Entertain.
Yes.
Oblige. Answer. Any other words that I could think of?
After this, I'm going to get some lunch, because I woke up late.
Yeah, you did. I got like 2 something.
Yeah, I'm a healthy person, honest.
I'm not.
I may have gotten a little too much wood here, but too much is never exactly an issue. I can just put in storage. So the torches keep it nicely lit up under here, so I'm not going to worry about creepers rustling up behind me. Hopefully. Now, all these huge chunks of tree with no actual tree in them. Apart from that bit.
Oh. I'm rankless on the server now.
What have you done?
I called Omega on a queen. Because he said that he was the king, and I said, oh, I think you spelled queen wrong.
No idea how much wood I've gotten so far. I've just been sort of chopping trees.
Well, it's always good to have extra wood. Just use it for building stuff.
Charcoal, other things. And there's presumably still some wood in this tree block. Just keep chopping.
Apparently, because Talon did something, we all got rankless.
Oofed. Why are these trees all still standing? Mostly still standing.
Gravity? Lack of gravity?
There's a chunk.
Physics.
No, there's still this tree is refusing to be cut down.
That's weird.
This is a job for a dirt block.
I'm sure there's just like a small piece left somewhere or something.
Yep.
Do you have any exciting plans for your lunch?
Nope, I'm gonna reheat some pizza that I had yesterday. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's...
Gotta go hide away from the dark things.
I'm in a
From the
fairly
bad things.
well-lit area, but...
Yeah, but it just takes one creeper.
I haven't really dropped any saplings yet, so I'll have to go back to that in the morning. Got a good amount of wood, but I want to make sure I've got saplings so I can have wood tomorrow.
And now you've got a lot done. You've, created a bunch of new jobs. You've created some new houses.
Yeah, go to...
Successful day.
Yeah. And turn all of that wood into planks. Then I'm going to make it into charcoal. In fact, as it's 49, I'm going to... Oops. Check my two maps. So we've got map number 1. All nice and up to date. We have map number 2. All nice and up to date. I think I've decided I'm going to use the side of this building. I'm going to go to the cartographer's table and go map plus glass. Map plus glass.
Excuse me.
So I just need to make a sign. There we go. We have episode 1. Well, episode 2, technically. So that's the village, and over time I can expand it, maybe spread them out a bit more. Maybe, and that's the thing, because they're set in glass, they're never going to change. I just missed the corner. Or maybe we could make them along the seawall and just have all the maps of what the village looked like each episode.
Yeah,
So
that's really good. That'd be really cool.
So yeah, I think I will leave it there and say, have a nice day, everyone, and anything you need to plug, Ash?
No, depending how I'm feeling, I might be streaming later in the day,
Yep.
American time. I will let people know.
Yep, your link's in the description, so I will leave that, and thank you for the donations, and have a nice day.